Hi, welcome. In this video, we are going to look at conditional formatting. Remember we looked at charts before in earlier videos. So if you haven't looked at charts, you can go back and take a look at it because a visualization is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So with this conditional formatting, you'll be able to still highlight some certain parts of your data and communicate that to your audience, which not all the time you need to produce charts for that same visualization. But I'll just show you, just go through the conditional formatting ribbon, and then we'll see some of the things that it has to offer so that you're able to know these are the kind of things I can use it to maybe enhance my communication to my stakeholders. So let's just go straight and do that. So I'll just click here, create a new sheet, call it conditional formatting, and then I'll just increase the size here. So what I'll just do is enter some data set so that we can just have something to work together with. You can always increase it and make it bigger, but then I'll just use it to show you an example. So name, date of birth. I'll just enter some couple of lines just to help us learn what is going on. So gender, salary, I'll just use that. So the name is Mary, the date of birth, I'll just put anything, and then gender is female, salary is 5,000. You have John. Let me get that right. You have John here. John, date of birth, just put anything, male, salary is 8,000. Let me just increase this again so it's more visible. Then you have Mike, date of birth, male. Then you have 10,000 here. You have Nina, date of birth, female, and then say you have 50,000. Then you have maybe James, date of birth, male, and then let's just say you have maybe 200,000 here. So let's just use this and illustrate. So the conditional formatting would help you to highlight one or two key things here. So let me just use border, and then I go to bold here, and then let's just centralize. Remember we did some basic formatting in earlier videos, so you can always go back and check. Now if I select, say, this cell here, and I go to conditional formatting, there are options like highlight cell rules, top or bottom 10%, data bars, color scales, icon sets. So very interesting things here. Let's just start with highlight cell rules. So the first one here could be, like, say, greater than. So we could say we want to highlight all the cells that are greater than 10,000. As you see, it's already having some effects here. Now, and what is the color we want to give? We want to give a yellow color, a green color, or a red text, or red border, or red border. So it just depends on the communication you want to pass across with this. So if maybe it's good, you put maybe green here. For example, there might be situations where the high ones are instead not good, you can put red there. So let's just say we put it like that, and then we are able to get a communication, which means if you enter maybe 80,000 here, see, automatically the color changes, and say this one goes down to 5,000, automatically it's not highlighted. So you have some dynamic highlighting of your cells so that you can be able to communicate that these are the cells that are above that figure that was set. Maybe there were some rules say you should just present the cells that are above that figure. So which can go for, so less than would be almost the same thing, where you can say give me all the cells that are less than maybe 50,000 or 5,000, and then you see it highlights just that, and then you decide to have a different color for that one. So let's just say you decide to get a green field, and then you have a different setting. Now that is just for highlight to highlight cell rows. So you can have between a certain number and another number, you can have equal to. So if the figure is equal to a certain number, you can have that. So we can just go back to remove these rows, and then we move on to the other ones here. Conditional formatting, very interesting. So top or bottom row, so this could also say give me the top 10%, and then same as you could take it up to maybe the top maybe 25%, 28% is still this one. And then you could also go there to conditional formatting, say you want the bottom 10% is this one. So you just need to understand now that you just need to read, and you'll be able to get any highlighting or any cells that you want. So another thing you could use is data bars. Some people would like to use data bars, different colors. So maybe green for the showing, okay, this is some communication. You could send a report like this, and it clearly shows that this one is really the highest value and the smallest is here. So it's that's just quick, one click, and you have these data bars appearing. So let's take them out, and then I put them up, increase them again here. So you can also get things like color scales. So just like this, like heat map. So if you want the high ones to be green, you take the first one. If the high ones are instead red, you take this second one. So if you take this first one, we know that this was the poorest, the very red. These are the very green, and then these are slightly green. This is yellow somewhere in between, and this is yeah. So you can use this to be able to get some visualization quick. Somebody could quickly look at this and just know that these were the best, no matter where they are found in the data set. So let me go back here, and then again you can apart from color scales, you could also use icon, the traffic lights. So if you have this, so it's showing you maybe red, green, or you can have this one. So it's showing you this, and then you can always go there, go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules, then you can decide to edit the rules, and then you decide to set when the value goes red or when it goes green. You can say it's at maybe at 50% or whatever you set there, and then you can also change it to percent or a specific number or a specific percentile or based on a formula. So if you just say okay, it should be above maybe this number 6,000 or 60,000 or what. So you just can play with this and put maybe number still. So you can always play with this and be able to come up with different variations of your conditional formatting here. So maybe when it's less than 80,000 is this way, when it's this one. So it's interesting because instantly you're able to give some conditions that each time you change something here, maybe 85 or so, it quickly changes everything automatically. So everything keeps changing with this conditional formatting. So icon sets, you've seen them, and then all this. So after some time, if you are not okay, or you want to clear the rows, just simply come here, go to clear rows, and then you can go to clear rows from selected cells, and then all the rows are gone. So it's just to help you be able to use this to communicate some of your highlights, maybe the lowest values or the highest values, or just to quickly point to somebody who looks at the report where you want the person's eyes to go to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to learn how to use conditional formatting, which is part of visualization. Picture is worth 1,000 words. You've seen charts. I hope you were able to use conditional formatting quickly to just point the viewer's eyes to where you want the viewer to look at. Wish you good luck. See you next video.